If you want to learn today how you can install on your local and run Python Streamlit and eventually deploy to the Python Streamlit cloud, you are in the right place. Today, I'm going to show you step by step in this amazing Python Streamlit complete tutorial how you can install Streamlit on your local computer, integrate it with any Python app that you have, overview all the features that you need to know in order to make it work, and eventually deploy to the Python cloud. As you can see right now on the screen, I already deploy a Python Streamlit app. It's GOD ChatGPT, an app that I developed in my last tutorial. And today I'm gonna show you how you can basically take any Python app that you have, any Python script that you have, use Python Streamlit, and eventually deploy it to the cloud so you can share it with your friend, you can show it to your coworker, you can share it as your portfolio, whatever you want. This tutorial is very simple, very easy to go, especially for the beginner. And in few minutes, you can have your own app on the cloud. So stay tuned, we are about to start. Feel free to follow for more amazing tutorials. Welcome back guys and thank you for keep watching. So today, as you know me, I already prepared everything to you on my GitHub account. I'm gonna share the link in the YouTube description that you will know what to do in order to run this amazing complete tutorial on your local computer. So all you need to do is just listen and watch, and you will know also how you can deploy your own Streamlit app to the cloud. Okay, so by the way, guys, I just want to say shout out to all the people who support me on Buy Me a Coffee. We have Elena, we have Menesk, and we have other amazing supporters. Thank you guys so much. And if you want, you can also support our channel, and I will do a shout out to your name in the next tutorial. So this is a shout out section. Thank you guys. Okay, so let's go back. So today I'm gonna share with you how to run and deploy Python Streamlit, the faster way to build and share data app. Streamlit is an amazing project that helps data science and developer in Python programming language to deploy their amazing app to the cloud in few minutes and also free. So if you want to if you have a project and you want to build your own portfolio, this is the right package for you. And it's very simple and very fast. So let's start in the next coming minute. If you have any question, feel free to share with me on the YouTube comment section, and let's go. So what we need to do, basically, we need to install Python Streamlit, and it's only one line and that's it. So here I have on my local, I have a Python script. It's empty right now, and what I'm gonna do right now, I'm just gonna do pip3 install Streamlit. That's it, and you're gonna have the Streamlit package running on your computer. For me, it's take too fast because I already installed that. For you, it's gonna take a few seconds. Once you install the Streamlit package, all you need to do is Streamlit hello, okay, and then here it's open your browser. That you can see the server it's already running, and this is basically the hello package that you can start explore to see how you can build your own title, video, image, how the slider work, how is the code is working. It's like a starter kit for you to know what are the options that you can have on your local computer instead of going to the Streamlit documentation, but you can also go to the documentation. So this is the hello starter. I'm gonna close it and I'm gonna show you how you can basically start and play with the Streamlit and eventually build amazing app and deploy it to Streamlit cloud. So let's import Streamlit and call it st. Okay, so let's start with the most basic component with the Streamlit. It's Streamlit title. So what we're just gonna do, we're gonna do st.title, and I'm gonna write hello, but I'm gonna make a mistake, we misspelled, and let's save it. And in order to run Streamlit, you just need to write Streamlit run and the name of your file. Streamlit run and Streamlit lower dash main.python, and there we go. So this is basically the browser. As you can see now, I fixed the misspell, but it didn't show here. What you need to do, you need to press on the run, and once you're doing the rerun, it's basically renew your page, but you can also say always rerun, and then it will clear and will update your browser on to go. Now there is other setting that you can work on, and basically you can do print, you can do screen record. It's very, very easy, intuitive, and they have amazing starter kit that you can already use, and eventually deploy the app to the cloud that I will show you in the next few minutes. So right now, let's just start and explore the Streamlit package. Now, because I have my own app that I developed, GOD ChatGPT, I did it in my last tutorial. What I want to do right now, I want to basically take GOD ChatGPT that I had on my local computer and deploy it to the cloud. And one of the easiest and free of cache option is using Python Streamlit. So we're gonna go together and learn Python Streamlit through the UX and UI of GOD ChatGPT, through the experience of chatting with our personal data, but also have access to Google search. This is GOD ChatGPT and why it's so amazing. So once we did the title, we're gonna do st text input, and this is basically how we defined the input component of Streamlit. Okay, so I'm gonna call it play with me, and as you can see, because I press always rerun, it's already updating. I don't need to refresh the page. I already have input text HTML in just one line of Python code. So cool, so fast, so easy to develop app. Really, it's like so fast and so simple. Okay, I'm gonna save the value of the input to a variable, and then I'm gonna basically print it back. Okay. And as you can see right now, everything I'm writing on the input is basically, once I'm pressing enter, it's going down to the next P section, or the next title, little title. So this is how we have data binding that we can do from the backend to the front end. So simple, so easy forward. And we can already start and deploy this app, but I want to go a little bit further and build an actual app, so you're gonna have more experience and more understanding about how it works. So I'm gonna connect Streamlit with GOD ChatGPT. So if you're gonna go to my GitHub and you're gonna use the link that I have in my YouTube description, I have instruction how to install on your local computer GOD ChatGPT. It's like 3 steps and that's it. I already installed that, and I'm already on the branch, the Streamlit branch. So what you guys need to do, you just need to go and follow those 3 steps, and you're gonna have your own GOD ChatGPT working on your local computer. It's very, very simple and very straightforward. And once you install that, you need to also get the OpenAI API key and also SERP API. I have also a YouTube tutorial. I'm gonna share it with you guys, so you will know how to do it also by a guided by me, by a tutorial that will help you to install GOD ChatGPT if you didn't watch that video already. So once I'm basically adding those secrets, this is the way to add Streamlit secret. We're adding it to a folder Streamlit, and then inside secret toml. Okay, this is the file extension. Then we basically are able to, first of all, use those secrets on our code. Okay, here is basically the GOD ChatGPT that I told you about, the project that I'm building step by step, and eventually build the OpenAI chat with LangChain, and have access to your personal data, internet, and also have memory. Very cool project. I'm just continuing that. Please watch it, so it will be easier for you to understand more about how it works. So in my project, I had the regular GOD ChatGPT Python script, And in order to work easier with Python Streamlit, what I did, I just created a class version, an object version of God ChatGPT, so it will be easier for me to import and actually use the code on Python Streamlit. Like I'm gonna import that and inject the secret of OpenAI and the Google Search SERP API. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna do from God ChatGPT import God ChatGPT. This is the class that we're gonna use, so it will be easier for us to use it. And now I'm gonna declare that. Okay, this is the way you're actually using secret with Python Streamlit, and this is how it will work. Also, once we need to deploy the app on Streamlit Cloud, it will know those variables are secret, and I'm gonna show you also how you can save those variables on the cloud of Streamlit, so it will have access for that. And so you will also learn how to use secret with Python Streamlit. So we declared the God ChatGPT, and now we're gonna basically integrate it with our Python Streamlit app, because it's not only tutorial about Streamlit, it's a tutorial about how to be amazing developer. So I'm gonna show you how you can take your experience and basically leverage your knowledge. So now basically what I'm gonna do right now, I'm adding the God ChatGPT answer every time you're asking him a question, okay, with the ST text input. We're gonna generate the God ChatGPT instance. We're gonna ask him the question. God ChatGPT will return a result for us, and then we're gonna print it to the screen with the Python Streamlit write component. Okay, so we're saving the result, and here we're doing result output. Very simple, guys, only like 6 lines of code, and you're gonna have a running app on the browser. So simple and so cool. Okay, let's save it. Okay, we have here no, we don't have any error. Okay, so let's rerun it, and as you can see right now, it's running on the background. So now I'm gonna ask a question. As you can see, it's already giving me, hello, how can I help you? So let's ask him a question. What is my dog name? And because it's got ChatGPT, it's also have access to my personal information, as any answering your dog name is YouTube, because this is what I save on my local data for the LangChain library. And now I'm gonna ask him what are my plans for 2024. And again, it's a personal question. I'm just showing you the ability of not only using Python Streamlit, but also using God ChatGPT or OpenAI ChatGPT or LangChain ChatGPT. I just called it God ChatGPT, and basically how you can use it for your own personal cases. So here we have access to my personal data, and as you can see in the live code in the Visual Studio, this is the data that is actually querying. So not only you're gonna build the app, you're also gonna build the app that have access to your personal information or any customized data that you have. Okay, so the app is basically working, the Streamlit is working, but what I wanna do that every time I press enter, the text field, the text input is clear. I don't want it to stay, so I can keep asking questions without clearing it by myself. So in order to do that, what you need to do, you need to declare a key for the text input, okay? And then you're gonna need to declare also a function on change, like when we press enter, it will invoke the submit function that we're gonna write it next. Okay. So now I'm gonna declare the submit function. I'm gonna do def and submit. Okay, perfect. And what Streamlit have also, they have session state, okay? They're saving all the information you are sharing in the browser. They save it in a session state variable or object. So I'm gonna save the key query. Okay, I'm gonna save it inside the session state user input that I basically declare, and I'm gonna clear the query. Okay, I'm gonna clear it, so every time I press enter it will be clear. Okay, excellent. Let's now save the code, and we have error. Let's see now what is special about Python Streamlit. It's also represented on the browser immediately, so you can go and check it out. But here I have like a issue with finding the key. It's very simple error. So now once we basically clear the text input and we're using the station state user input, we also want to make sure that when we are using that variable at the rest of the code, it's actually defined. Okay, as you can see right now, I need to basically set it up because I'm gonna use it in the rest of the code right now. So this one gonna be, I'm gonna remove that like this, and basically I'm gonna use here the user input, and I'm gonna use the session state because we want to save the text input after we are cleared it. This is why we're using that. You don't have to do it. It's just like a little add-on with the Python Streamlit, and also for you to learn how it works with session state. Okay, so now every time we're gonna press enter, we're gonna clear the variable of the query, and we also make sure that the variable is defined. If it's not defined, we're gonna have error, so we need to basically set up as a default. Okay, so let's go now and check what we actually did in the browser. We save it, and now if I'm gonna type something, my name is Tony. When I press enter, as you see, it cleared the input field. This is the behavior that I wanted. But now we have another issue. The next issue is basically the way that God ChatGPT works, it's a memory. But because we declare it every time the Streamlit package or the Streamlit session is running, so our memory is not saved. So what we need to do, we basically need to declare once the God ChatGPT and save it as a cache. And this is also a Python Streamlit feature that you can declare once a resource or a class and save it in a cache, so you won't have to rerun it again and again and again. And basically this is how you optimize your code. So we're gonna define a new function, and we're gonna add the app cache resource. Okay, and now let's define the GotChatGPT function. So basically this function help us to load the GotChatGPT instance only once, and then it's gonna be reused again and again on our server side. So the reason I'm doing it like that is because GotChatGPT also have a memory ability. And in order to use the memory, I need to load it only once. If I'm gonna load it every time a new instance, I'm not gonna have the memory feature. So this is how you basically also using the ST cache resource in order to help you build optimized code. So now when I tell ChatGPT my name is Tony, okay, and then I will ask him to repeat my name, he will know what I'm referring to because the object have been cached. So it's run only once, and then basically he know what I'm referring to. And basically, as you can see right now, it's working. We use a lot of feature of Python Streamlit. We use the cache resource, we use the session state, write title, input, and everything. And basically, we have a ready app to deploy. And let's check again the memory. And as you can see in the next few seconds, our ChatGPT work amazing. He have a memory, he have access to personal data, and he also have access to a Google search. So our app is ready to deploy to Python Streamlit, the cloud version. So I'm gonna show you now how you can do it also in the next coming second, how you can build an app and how you can basically deploy it now and share it with your friend, with your colleague, whatever you want, and also share it on the community in Python Streamlit website. So let's just git commit our change that we did and push it to our GitHub repository, because Python Streamlit working one by one with GitHub. So we want to have a GitHub repository in order for it to integrate with that. So let's go now to Streamlit. Okay, now I closed basically the local app, so it gave me this error. But if you didn't register yet to Streamlit, I really recommend you to do it. It's in a matter of few seconds. What you need to do, you basically need to sign in. You can sign in with your email, but eventually you need to give access to your GitHub in order for Streamlit to pull information from your repository and eventually deploy it to their cloud. Okay, so this is my GitHub. This is the branch. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna do a new app. Okay, this is the option that I have. I'm gonna do a new app, and I'm basically gonna authorize them to use my package. On my GitHub account, I also using 2MFA or 2FA in order to make it more secure. I will recommend you guys to. So once we're pressing the deploy an app, we're gonna be asked to choose a repository. I'm gonna choose the GOD ChatGPT repository, and I'm gonna use the Streamlit branch. This is the branch you wanna use if you wanna install that on your local computer. This is the branch that you want. And our file name is Streamlit main. So let's change the file name. And here basically you can also set up your cool subdomain name. So I'm gonna use GOD ChatGPT Streamlit.app. And this is where you're defining your secret. Remember that I told you about the secret in order to use it on Streamlit. This is how you define the secret with a HTML extension. This is how you can use it on your code, on your local version, but also save environment to your production version. So I'm gonna just copy and paste it. Let's save it. And let's deploy. That's it, guys. How long it took me? It took me like 1 minute or two. And now basically what it's gonna do is gonna provision, it's gonna get access to our GitHub. It's gonna pull all the repository. It's gonna provision a machine using our GitHub account. And in a matter of few minutes, we're gonna have an app on the cloud. One more thing that I forgot to mention is that you also need the requirement, your library requirement, in order for Streamlit to know what to install. So I also have it on this repository in GitHub. You need to have requirement text. And that's it. It will do everything for you right now. It's basically provisioning a machine, then installing Python, and then it install all the requirement that you need in order to run our app, our Python app, or our GOD ChatGPT app. And here you basically can go to documentation. You can do a reboot. You can rerun the app itself. I just went to the documentation, so you will know what is it, and basically there is so many other components that you can go and reveal by yourself. And in the next few seconds, it will finish the installation. Look how cool and sweet and easy. You don't need to know DevOps. You don't need to know like cloud. You don't need to know anything. You just need to develop some cool Python script and let it go. And as you can see right now, we basically deploy our GOD ChatGPT to Streamlit cloud. So it gave me a unique URL. Even though I have a URL, I'm gonna check it next, but let's see that it's working. Yeah, it's working. It has access to my personal data. And now let's see if you have access to Google search. I'm gonna ask him what is the weather tomorrow in San Francisco. Yeah, it's working, it's answering, it says it's gonna be humidity with 60% chance of precipitation. I don't know what it said. So let's go now and sign in to our Streamlit dashboard, and basically this is how you can get the URL of your Streamlit and basically share it with everyone. So this is the God ChatGPT subdomain that I choose, and here on the right you can see you have all the logos so that you can go and check. And basically, guys, we did it. We developed in a matter of few minutes. We develop a local script. We use a Python Streamlit, and eventually now it's in the cloud. Now we can show it to everyone. You can show it to your colleague. You can share it for your interview if you have as a portfolio. You can like share it with your friend as a cool feature. You have a running app that you build by yourself in the cloud in less than what? How long it took me? Because I explained everything, but it can take you like 10 minutes. And that's it. Look how simple and cool and sweet is Python Streamlit, how sexy it look like, the design, how fun the experience it. Every time you have a small little app that you wanna go and deploy, you can use Python Streamlit. It's so easy, it's so much fun. I really enjoy writing this and shooting this tutorial, because how fun it is to write something and then see it share with everybody else in a matter of like to a few minutes, without provisioning server by yourself, without like maintenance, and you're just writing a code and let someone else take care of all the rest. So that's it for now. And as you can see right now, God ChatGPT is so cool that you can ask him any question you want. I'm also gonna share the link for this feature on my YouTube description, so you can also go and interact with that. Don't enter any personal question, just asking question, visit the website, tell me what you think, and if it works for you. And if you have any question, please feel free to like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and I will be happy to help you guys. So this is basically the demo that I did at the beginning. As you can see, it's giving me recommendation, and he gonna use now his memory in order to extend his answer. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching, and follow to the rest of the video. Please like, subscribe, and leave comment below, and keep following, because I'm gonna release more and more amazing videos about AI, about AWS, about DevOps, about a lot of interesting stuff. Thank you so much.